I've been seeing a few videos here of people saying that when they went to Bali, their experience was absolutely horrible. I've seen actually a couple of them recently, and that's why I thought that I would give my take, because I was in Bali for a while. So I'll hop right in and say that I was too miserable my first week or first few weeks in Bali. Hi, I'm Verona. This channel is my visual journal. It's a place where travel, art, and real life meet. I'm an abstract artist inspired by the places I experience, from quiet moments in nature to cities that never stop moving. I share the process behind my art, the stories that shape it, and what it's like building a creative life while traveling the world. If you love art with meaning, beautiful places, and creative freedom, you'll feel at home. Subscribe and welcome to the journey. For one, I think I did have COVID, so for the first time I had COVID, so I stayed inside and I just got food delivered to my place. But aside from me getting sick physically, I was in a very bad mental state and I was wondering what the heck was going on with me. I was in such a beautiful place and I had so much opportunity, and for some reason I just could not get out of bed. When I did get out of bed, I was just so sad, and it would take everything out of me to just step outside of my place. And as an American who suppresses literally everything, like majority of us, I would find myself there overspending on materialistic things and food. It's hard to see it when you're in it, but then after you see from a bigger perspective, you realize what's actually going on. So what was going on?
The black one. Yeah, 4. And there, 4 black ones. One was this.
I was coming from a country where I had to overwork, neglect my feelings, and then bottle them up by buying things or distracting my brain. I was coming from a place of privilege where everything seemed so easy. I believe my body was literally detoxing all the junk food and nasty chemicals. And I mean, I think the perfect word for it in general is detoxing, because that's what I think Bali brings out. You're detoxing your mind, you're detoxing your body, your spirit, your soul. Some people are not ready to face that, and some people think that they can visit for a little bit of time just to see the sights and it'll do them good. And maybe if you're in a good mental headspace, that will work out for you. But for my case, I had to learn to kind of slow down and just let it all out, kind of like when you're sick and you have to puke. Really getting it all out onto paper. I found myself crying a lot. I think it's important to dig deeper. Don't blame yourself. Don't put too much pressure on your healing. I think that's what also made me so on edge and sick and just feeling bad altogether, was that I was pushing myself a lot. I was trying to record everything and look through the lens of my camera rather than actually looking through and seeing life as it was. Not even realizing that everything was about show for me and what I was doing in the eyes of other people. Nobody got to see my struggle or the bad side of the journey. Later on, after I learned this lesson, I allowed myself to feel vulnerable. My mind didn't necessarily feel all better, but there was some kind of peace in accepting that it's okay to be hurting and sad and have a lot of baggage. And it's like pouring alcohol on a cut. Not a lot of people are ready to face that, but it's the first step in healing. And that's why Bali has such a beautiful, special place in my heart. And no, Bali didn't heal me, but it did get me closer into wanting to do it on my own.